Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Dark Fog Hive Core destroyed. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Insufficient materials. Insufficient materials. A seed is approaching your system. Flight mode. Flight mode. Flight mode. Flight mode. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. 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 Cruise ended. Flight mode. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. mode. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Dum, dum. Okay, I wonder why I was muted all that time. I didn't plan on muting myself. Bloody hell. It is what it is. Okay. I am quite not happy about that, but I'll have to take it. So that is about and input into the factory we provide. Okay, that is part 1. Part 2 is... No, I do want to bring out the solar cells. There we are. I have more than enough space to do this and realize that I'm on the wrong side. And solar cell input. Okay. Do I have all enough space in here? Okay, so I do have space for the components and I have space for the rockets, which I can... Which I actually don't need the space for. I don't need to bring them somewhere else. I could just have them launch from here. I think I'll do that, to be honest. Okay. Let us inform our factories what they are going to be built. Sorry, what they are going to be building. And that is going to be these components. That being said, I am missing about 600 processors. That is going to be a little bit of a field. 600 processors by 20 a minute is... It's less machines than I was actually expecting. It was less machines than I was expecting. Okay, the research matrices have come back. Six by 5 for the 30 factory here. Okay, no. Let's slightly redistribute them onto that point. 6, 6. I do need double spaces between them. Okay, that last one is a little weird. So, I think I'll do the collecting like this. So that is input. I only have 2 inputs for them. Good. So I have input here, output here, output here. Input 1, input 2. Lower one first. Do, 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 do. And there we go. We do want to do this correctly if possible. So, okay, I don't need to worry about on this row. And the output side is always going to be fine. Okay. Okay, there is no consistency between these, which doesn't matter as long as I'm getting all the product in and all the product out I need. Okay, don't need to be too careful here. We need to be careful again here. Okay, looking good. Looking is not enough. I'll need to test this when I'm connecting everything. And honestly, I am the kind of person who wants to see that everything has power already before we starting to continue. I don't think that the outputs here will then... some are not. Okay. Honestly, outside power is... a lot more comfortable here. How am I going to feed the factory? I think I'm going to pull a feed through here. And I'm going to pull... the feed is coming here. Okay. You are going to be a problem. You are going to be a problem. You are going to be a problem. Because if I'm doing this already... in... Okay, the input feed has been established. And I'll be just establishing the output feed. As well. Basically like this. Put in a splitter. And now, out and out. Doo-da-bum. Okay, and I got the processors ready as well. So I am aiming for 600 processors, meaning I need 600 circuit boards.
Flight mode.
Okay, I have some iron veins, I have some copper veins here. I think I'll need 40 and 130, something like that. By connecting them, and then we're connecting them down.
Upgrade complete.
No, that's 160 and 140. Let us fill up the queue a little bit more here. Plus 3 construction. Du-dum. Okay, come on. Let's make some room here. I do need 2 of these smelters. Okay. Foundation required. Collide with object. There is 1. There is 2. Oh, that is 1 smelter connected to its resources. Let's program the smelters correctly. 1 for iron ore. Sorry, 1 for iron ingots. And the other for copper ingots. You don't have the possibility of even iron ore input. Iron ore, I want to say I'll have enough. Okay, so I need 600 circuit boards. A single one is producing 120 a minute. 120, 360. No. 240, 360, 480. Enough. There is one. Here is the other. Output. Output. Output collecting. So I do need to remember to connect them. If I don't connect them, I'll be useless, basically. Input, 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 input. Output, output. Power. Power, that ought to be enough. Okay, that'll be a little bit of a transport. Which, of course, is going to be a little bit of spaghetti. Since I do need to bring them all the way over here. Can I put them into the bottom? Okay.
Flight mode.
Now I also need these. So these are 60, so I need twice as many factories. I 10. Check. Do I have a silicon vein? We have one over here, which I'm already
Flight mode.
disturbing enough. I don't think it has anything left to give. Come on. I think I'll be taking the larger one. Come on, 19. There we are. Where could I establish the smeltering complex? Does it work here? Okay.
Flight mode.
It's not going to be the densest of factories, but decentralizing them means I don't need to build dense. Do I have the range of standing here and I'll be finishing everything? I don't think I have that luxury.
Flight mode.
Okay, you'll be doing this. So I need 600 of both. That means I need 1200. But this is only doing half of what I need. No, it's doing no. I'm doing 900, I need 1200. That is 3/4 of what I need. Okay, if you need the foundation down here to get this done. Coastline is cheap. Industry is monumentally important. Fair enough, that is basically used up the entirety of all my smelters and stuff. And they're just slightly further apart. Seriously, you're getting another hat. I'll be cranking you up to 200%. We'll be cranking this up to 1. Pull it across the same path. Okay, that is enough high purity silicon. I
Insufficient
said
materials.
I needed 10. Feeding in high purity silicon, I'll go fetch the copper, and here is the output. In, out, and so on and so forth. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do, nor what I needed to do. This is better. And I can bring in the copper from basically over here. Don't even need to pay too much attention. The row can cover that more than sufficiently. Okay, and I do have space between them. You'll be doing the... Bloody hell, that's the wrong one. These...
Insufficient materials.
There we go. Again, some buffer storage. Mainly because it's not unimportant. You are 16. Now we are 17. And in we go. That should now be the entirety of what we need. It'll be a while for everything to fill up properly. And hello, Tira. I hope you're having a good... you just woke up, so I hope you're having a good Thursday so far. I had a good night, and I hope that you're having a great Thursday to look ahead of. The process is trickling in, but so far it's not being saturated here. Oh, yeah, okay, that is not very nice. Having your internet go out for a while, that is quite suboptimal. Okay, for some reason I only have a reference rate of... I need 2 seconds.
Flight mode.
Row number 2 for 20 and up here. You can some reason I built too many processor factories. Did I confuse the production time of... Oh, well, that could be. Although that would be annoying. Looks like I made a mistake. Do you know why your Wi-Fi stopped working? Or was it just a 30-minute worrisome stop? Oh, they didn't inform you of the maintenance beforehand? Okay, that is... that's annoying, for sure. Okay, I'm having... that is... Come on, seriously, that ought never to happen. I want 600 processors. I want 600 processors is... No, I want... Okay, I see. I expecting everybody to be asleep. And then if that turns out not to be the case, it's like, okay... Still, they still absolutely should inform people when they are doing maintenance, even if it is in the middle of the night. There is a ton of reasons that doesn't have anything to do with people being being asleep. They might have some... Okay, what did I do here? They might be away and the camera is not automatically reconnecting. There is... Honestly... Our expected people to be asleep is an excuse to be lazy. Nothing else. At least that's my opinion. And seriously, what would be so hard to send a single email out to people? We're doing maintenance that day from then to then. It's... I understand it would be very annoying and in a first step quite surprising, with a little bit scary, since you were expecting everything to work normally and then suddenly bloomp, dropping everything. Fair enough. If you're also having your phone provided by them, or no. Honestly, automated texts are nowadays as easy as non-automated emails, so... yeah, no, you do need to do better there, guys. Okay, I need another 20 here. Let's just get the 50 down. That is 10. 1, 2. And now the second run of silicone here and the second output run. I should be able to put that in there. Still, I hope you recovered from it and are feeling okay. Let us get everything here. Okay, I need to be careful to get everything done the correct way. The other way around. I am happy to hear that. I should have done better and... bleh. I worry that is too much to ask of a corporation to do better next time. For some reason, I feel like that is not something corporations really can get used to. The idea that they are doing things nicely. Okay, that is not working as I was hoping. Okay, this is working. All of them have power. Not all of them have copper yet. I didn't even realize it until you corrected it. I am not very used to the AM PM. For me, 2 o'clock, especially with the context, automatically means 2 o'clock, middle of the night. I have a little bit of an itchy eye. Come on. Just randomly itchy, I'm pretty sure. And this should mean a lot more supply, a lot more processors. I don't know exactly what I got in my eye. I luckily don't have very many itching problems in general, but right now it is slightly on the annoying side.
Flight mode.
Okay, that should be a proper production now. Did I miscalculate something? On a 7.2? Yeah. Yeah, I did make a mistake here. Enjoy your chicken nuggets. May they always be delicious. And welcome in, Satanic Potatoes. Hope you had a good... you're having a good Thursday as well. Okay, seriously, I am just going to... 21 means I'm missing... Oh, 27 means I'm missing 6. Yeah, these things don't always come as you want them to, and I think in that situation the hardest part is either being able to be open with the fact that you haven't gotten any work from work, or being able to seem busy enough that nobody is going to hassle you about not having sent you any work. And we're having all the outputs coming in, and we do need to supply a little bit of power here. Okay, then I won't worry about that. I have a reference rate of 200, which is correct since I have a consumption rate of approximately 600. Limited to 600 exactly by the processes. Do I have enough microcrystalline? I do not. I'll apply to at least see if I can't make there we are. That is 30. I only know the Sprite equivalent of 7-Up. But I am happy to hear that you made all of your preparations here properly.
Flight mode.
Okay, so he is aware of the issues, in which case... Okay, that is good to hear. Let's add one more factory here. Which means that I have enough to cover up to the maximum production.
Flight mode.
Well, I am very happy that you are getting paid for your time waiting. I don't know how common it is. In America, it is basically unheard of in Europe, but I've heard that there... Again, I don't know if it is very common or how it is that a lot of truckers only get paid to the mile, so to say. So if they don't have any product, there's nothing to do, and they can't be as relaxed as you are. So I am very happy for you for having a job that understands that. Okay, I'm running out of quite a few things. Let me get like 580 down. Okay, I think that is almost filling it up completely. And that would be 60 and 30. And I am producing some now here.
Flight mode.
Okay. So I'll be making the Dyson Sphere. Okay, I see. So, while you don't need to, you're not a truck driver, but you do a very important job nevertheless, helping logistics run smoothly. Still, I am happy that you have an understanding boss. Okay, let's put in a Dyson Sphere layer here. How big do I want you? Let's go for here. And then some inclination, crossing point at 180. Okay, I do want to put a little bit of a plan in here. How are we going to go ahead and do this? I understand what you mean, but I know a few truckers who are actually quite happy with trucking, if only it wouldn't be, you know, the issue is not. Okay, I'm going to delete you. Can I edit you? No. Okay, that is not what I want to do. So 7,000. I said 7,000. 180 and 130 thereabouts. Exactly. Yeah, so as I said, I do know a few truckers that do enjoy their work quite a bit. It is getting iffy if you do the work and you don't get paid properly for it. Or they let you wait and don't pay you for the wait time. There are bad things about it, but that doesn't mean that everything is... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, first band and then connecting that. The second equatorial band for the sphere. Okay, ads ought to be over. So, what I was trying to say before the ads came is that as long as the job is treating you right, I do think that being a trucker is not too bad of an occupation. And thank you very much for confirming that, Tira. Okay. I'll be building you out more afterwards. Do they make any difference? Let's try it out. Let's hope the Dyson sphere at the end is not going to scream at us for having a ton of different shell layouts. Do I have enough to go back to the beginning? I don't quite have enough free space, but that's fine. I'm...
Flight mode.
I don't want to say I get it because really don't. How you can, despite
Flight mode.
understanding that there are always economic constraints on stuff, that you'll always be constrained either by, well, by economics or by clients that don't want to work with you. But if you don't pay your workers any decent wage, they are not going to be working for you for very long, and they're not going to be doing a very good job, which in the end is just going to be hindering you, let's put it like that. And still people decide, no, that is
Flight mode.
that is what we want to do. We don't even want to have a chance of doing this properly. Okay. Are we seriously talking that the restraint is the high purity silicon? It is. I am happy to hear that, Potato. I think even if your employer doesn't want to agree, that your previous employer didn't want to agree, it makes a huge difference in how hard you feel able to work if you're getting treated right versus not getting treated right. Okay, and it seems that this might take care of everything. Oh, you don't have an output. How come? Because I am blocking that here. Okay, this has now
Flight mode.
gotten rid of the bottleneck here. Meaning that copper now is actually the bottleneck. By 90.
Flight mode.
Okay. Which is fine because I do not need as much here.
Flight mode.
Okay, how many launches do you do? You launch 5 per minute for one. I am producing 10, so one facility can launch 2 factories worth of so I need 2 facilities to launch 1 factory worth of rockets. Do we know how many? How much they can carry, or do their rockets do not carry anything? I do hope that I do know that you're getting annoyed with your brain for not waking up properly, so I do hope that your brain will be considerate today and be waking up in a timely fashion. And I think I'll be doing some more stuff here after I clear out the current. Okay. I need the quantum processors, and I need, so that would be the easiest. Would be Epsilon Lyrae 1, if I remember that correctly. It looks like I do.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Okay, if you feel fine about waking up slowly, then
Warp engine activated.
do take your time. Okay, let's go fetch. I want to say 100 each. 5 launch facilities? No. 200 each. 10 launch, up to 10 launch facilities. Okay, here we go.
Warp engine deactivated.
We now need to find.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
We now need to find the correct spot.
Flight mode.
Okay, there's been a huge amount of all of this. But warpers, at least I do have a proper supply still. So I need 200 of you. And then I need 100 of you. Okay, that is 72. Okay, my mouse is a little bit sensitive to do that precisely. But that's okay. Then I can go back to Shaliak 3 I was doing, no, 4 I was doing this on.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Warp engine activated.
Let's go back. Start producing the buildings. Do the deuterium production then as well. I should have carbon on 4, so I should be able to have that here on planet self-contained. And I do want to go back to Electra at one point as well, because I do have accumulators that I am building,
Warp engine
but I'm not shipping them to Sheliak 5 yet, which is something I then do want to do.
cruise ended. Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
So for 10, that is 800 and 300. Would be 27 to fill this up. That is 500 left. And then 300 of you. Why I haven't done that in a single go, I don't know. But I had not. Okay.
Flight mode.
Are you to be built on the equator, or doesn't that matter? Let's have a look. Oh, you're pretty big.
You've built a vertical silo. It automatically launches small carrier rockets loaded with the Dyson Sphere components to build the nodes and the frames. Before that, you need to access the Dyson Sphere panel and plan its nodes and frames. Each rocket provides one structure point. You can check the structure points required for the Dyson Sphere in the vertical silo panel.
So I only need the rockets. So yeah, have that put in. Okay, not exactly sure how this works. And if they can launch from the night side or not. But if they cannot, I do need to (2311). There we are.
Replication complete.
Well, I would hope that they would go for the... Okay, let me have a quick look on the South Pole. Is that also... There's also a lot of water about, so I'll just... Let's say, like... Close it up like this. Making sure that I can bring in enough silos around here to have everything
Flight mode.
launched once I am building it. Okay. Did I at Electra put in... No, that wasn't Electra, that was Lambda Ceti. I did put in deuterium. And do I have deuterium here? Because I am producing deuterium on... on Sheliak 5. Do I need the room for the ray receivers? Well, they are consuming 18 megawatt, so... in the probably most suboptimal way, having ray receivers all the way going around here. But welcome in, Neodynamo. It is my first sphere. Yes, it is my second shell. I have my first shell is here, and I was planning a sphere, but logistic dictates that it's a lot easier to get started in this system. So I will need to experiment a little bit to find out exactly how that works. But currently, power, I think, is going to be okay. We'll see. Yeah, no, this is my more or less average, so about 500, 180 additional should absolutely be okay.
Upgrade complete. Flight mode.
Okay. I am producing white science over here.
Flight mode.
Powered entirely by the shell that I'm currently shooting in.
Cruise mode.
And I did want to go over here to redirect
Warp engine activated.
the deuterium flow as well.
Warp engine deactivated.
Okay.
Cruise ended.
So yeah, I'm already producing those. Yeah, I did want to have a look. Because I have a ton of deuterium production here. Where do I have the closest tower? Over there? Do we have a space for deuterium? But I also stopped producing deuterium. Okay, I do understand why, because this is... it was overstressing that. Okay, luckily I have two sources still. I do want you connected. Let's go 15 high. One more, 15 high. Although, having it round here would be probably a lot better than whatever mess I'll be doing manually. Eesh. Only have a single slot free here. Okay, you're going to take the scenic route.
Flight mode.
And I'll be filling up the neighbor a little. Okay. I'll take care of some more stuff on 4, come back and relaunch deuterium production here.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, where is my
Cruise and
nice tower? Here you go. And I'm blocking off one side completely with this mess. Suboptimal. Remote demand. That should fill up completely. And then I'll be bringing out the deuterium up to a height of 5. I think I need over another exit for the titanium here. Okay, I am planning on supplying 10 currently. So that is bloody hell. Math. I am supplying 10, that means they are launching 50 rockets, that means I need 5. Because everyone does. So I need 200 deuterium. For 200 of the deuterium fuel rods, I need 12 second, that means 8. Let me have a look. 60 by 8, no, 7.5. 200 by 7.5 is 27 factories for it. Okay, 200 of those, 400 and... Okay, that's a little, I said 27? 27, so 13 and 14. Okay. Should I be running it like this then? 12. Okay, that leaves me not much space there. If I do it in 5, it'll be 6 rows, that's okay. 5. So 25, 26, 27. So deuterium into the lower one and the titanium into the higher one. Now I just need to 1 supply, 2 supply, 3 supply. And I also still need the other one, so okay, does that... Can I supply the last machine? I cannot completely supply the last factory in this row. Okay.
A landing relay station detected.
Okay, I do need to take care of that. Colliding with another object. I do need to redo the field. Okay, that is not good. I do need to... Okay.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
I don't want Menkip to be attacked because most of the planets are kept safe by not having
Warp engine activated.
a seed-in system rather than planetary defenses. So this is something I have to take care of.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended. Flight mode. Dark fog base core destroyed.
Okay. Let's also get that destroyed. And now we'll go for the local hive here.
Flight mode.
That is going to be a little bit of a battle. Let's hope I don't completely warp straight into it.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Let's launch the fleets. So they will take the brunt of the damage instead of the mech. I do not want to need to revive because of putting myself too much into danger again. Come on, the other ones as well. How much can I... About 100.
Dark fog hive core destroyed.
Okay. That should have cleared out everything here. So I should be able to go back and finish this up.
Warp engine activated.
Do, 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 do. Flying back to increase the planned mess. No, I do want to go to Shaliak 4.
Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Okay, this is not going to bloody work. One, two, three. Going 1, 2, 3. It's a definitely suboptimal solution, but it is a workable solution for me. And in the end, that is all I am asking for. Okay, I want to make sure that that is going to be working properly, and I'll be pulling last supplies over in altitude 2. There we go. Maybe I should... Okay. That is not as planned. No wonder the angle is weird. Well, I can just increase 1 or 2. Be putting up a small stock I can send back to be stored for the mech. It would decrease the number of hydrogen fuel rods I am eating here. Ah. Just landed in the wrong corner. Okay. That is a height of 4. That'll be bringing in supramagnetic stuff. And again, I forgot to just zero this out nicely. Du-dum. Okay, that is a bit of a problem. I guess the easy solution is going to be this. I hope that the other belt will not snag on that turn. Let us pull in the receiver, or rather the production output conveyor. Okay, that works properly, meaning that I can build these outputs already. More outputs. Okay, it didn't snag, but it is slightly not great. But then again, the production rate is going to be small enough that I needn't worry about that. Okay, I did not want to build you. And you'll be doing deuterium fuel rods. Okay, I don't have any inputs of the currently available material yet. Okay, seriously, I got some. Okay. I hope that an input of 3 per second. Nope. You are not going to be taking in the titanium alloy. That is that input. Okay. Okay, now in the daylight I see that I haven't established an outfeed at all as well. Okay, this now is expected. And I'll be connecting you two over there. And then
Flight mode.
bring these over. Yeah, I'd say bring these over. And then take care of the quantum processors, but first. So Yeah, okay, local planet. I am planning production here. Might be that I don't have a single one yet. $50 meaning 200. So I need 200. Let's put it a little bit higher. 200 and... okay, but I need 200 of these. So 400, bloody hell. I want 200 supermagnetic rings. 3 per second means I need 10 factories. Let me go to an area that is more nicely buildable. With a lot of iron ore and stuff output, so... up here after all. I still have a little bit of iron ore. About 900, I want to say.
Flight mode.
That's never going to be enough. Do I have luck and a bit of... and 2 other nodes close to one another over here? A lot closer to the equator as well. Making it a little bit nicer to build around if it wasn't all ocean. Okay, luckily not. So, you are here and you are here, I'm guessing. Copper actually I won't be needing a ton of. Actually 160 is enough, and 150 is good enough, so let's go high. I will need a lot of it.
Flight mode.
Okay, you are power production. So, I said 10 factories. Producing supermagnetic rings. I know that I have carbon on the planet. Okay, pretty close.
Flight mode.
Are you still above ground or did I bury you? I have not buried you. Sheesh. You are right in the way though. Not as bad as these. Okay, let's hope that I... And then a smelting facility. To produce far too much graphite. Okay, this connects up everything. And with that, height of 9 is okay. Let's bring them over to the end point here. I don't need to be the closest, although it doesn't matter all that much. Energetic graphite input for you. Here you go. Let's put in some power already.
Flight mode.
Okay, I immediately need 2. I need 3 smelter facilities around here. 1 up. Do I? Okay, bloody hell, that was not the direction I wanted to pull this. There's ocean over there. There's no ocean over here. Too close to another power facility. That is absolutely okay.
Flight mode.
Okay. So that is 1 connection for iron ingots, and I'll be... Come on, I'll be pulling out a second connection for magnets. Nope. You are iron ingots. Because I do need cogs. I need absolutely ingots and cogs, but I also need a ton of magnetic coils. But for now, go up to 10, come over. Okay, I thought I had built the other one at 9. Turns out I only built it at a height of 6. And I think these are going to be a little bit closer since I'll be needing a little bit more of it. And the last input is going down there, and then the output over there.
Flight mode.
Okay. Now I need the last ingredient, and that is the turbines. So 100. 100 means 400. Means 200. Da, da. 10 means 200 getting built. Means 400 out there. Okay. Okay. That is... that is more or less correct, even though it didn't feel correct. Let's put it like that. Good. And actually, I think... okay, bloody hell, that is not what I wanted to do. In which case, I'll be just going to 7 here and...
Flight mode.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm calculating 200, that means I need 200, I need 400 of these. $400, that is 400 divided by 30 is 14 factories.
Flight mode.
Okay, I do have 2 inputs only. Ten is... yeah, no, that is 300. And 4 is 120, so that is sufficient. Okay. I'll be putting in some buffering. And we'll be putting this as the output locally, input locally here. let us take care of the inputs immediately as well. Okay. Okay, and this is looking good. Now, I also need... So I need 400 and I need 800 here. So that is another 1,200 coils. Does that work out? No, that does not work out. One field gives me that. Luckily, I won't be wasting too much, but I do want to pull as much as I can here, because I absolutely want to know whether I have enough or whether I still need to reinforce them here. And especially these need to start to run hard. That's 100 smelters. That's another 50 of these. Complaining about not enough energy. We can alleviate that. Okay, I am missing a little bit. Okay, luckily I can add a few more here. That's... Okay, I was hoping for 6. Okay, and with this input, we're looking good. Not great, but good. And we're filling up a little, that is all I can ask for. Okay, I need another smelter field for all the copper we'll be burning. And then probably need to fill in a little bit more for all the factories we'll be building. But first off, the copper smelters. Okay, I need 1,200 of these rings. That ought to be done in 10 factories. Let's build the factories like this. Input, input, input. Okay. Another buffer and output band here. You'll be doing magnetic coils. And let there be light in our factories.
Flight mode.
Okay, seriously, that is scary enough.
Flight mode. Flight mode. Flight mode.
Okay, we'll see if we need the other 600 there as well. I somehow get the feeling that we absolutely might. Okay. I want 400 magnetic turbine. That means I need 800 motors a minute. Two seconds, so okay. feel like I've done something wrong with the other ones there. So that is 300, 600. That would be 900, 870, 840, 810. Okay. Motors have 3 inputs. One, two, three. So that is input number 1. And this will be input number 2. And then do the other side, but I think I know what I'll be doing. The first input is the ingots, and then the second one will be I don't even have enough ingots if I calculate that correctly. Because I need 1600 for 800 motors. Yeah, no. I need more iron ore. Let's go 11, bring it over. Clickety clickety. All the sorters in the world need to be connected.
Flight mode.
Okay, do we have a consumption rate? Yeah, okay, we have, but not only from... ...30 motors per minute. No, I want to produce 800 motors in total. That's the metric I need to be going by.
Flight mode.
Yeah, there's a lot of work still ahead. Still, I want to see how far I'll get today. Okay, can't I produce a single motor? Okay, they should now be in the production tab. Of course they're not. Total? There we are. Okay, I'm referencing, or I'm already not producing enough here.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Yeah, I can't push much higher on here.
Flight mode.
Where are the next? Bloody hell, all the way over there. There's more copper on this planet than there is iron ore. If that is the closest one, I'll have to go fetch them.
Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay. I'll need to double that already right out of the gate. Not quite, but I'll be smelting it. That's kimberlite ore, that's not so bad. You know, seriously, I won't be smelting it anywhere far away. I'll need to bring it all the way over here. What is now the quickest way to reach that? Okay. No matter if it is the quickest or not, it is the one that makes the most sense. So let's put that at a height of 20. I need another 600 down here. $20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have that run over immediately. Bloody hell, I might need more receivers than this. Or at least I'm going to try first with more solar panels. Another nice row of solar panels might be good enough. luckily, on one hand, the belts don't require anything. You'll be doing a lot more iron ingots, please.
Flight mode.
And we need to finish the beltway here. If we don't, we'll be unable to procure sufficient iron ore for the new smelter facility. Okay. How is the power grid looking? Tiny, tiny demand at the moment, which will absolutely spike again once I have all the ingredient for everything. Luckily, I'm not doing anything with power plants and a production facility that I need to prepare.
Flight
Okay,
mode.
are they? Yeah, they are on the way. So I need 800 motors, that means I need 800 gears. One factory is 1 for 1 with 60. So that'll mean 600. 1,600. 1,080. 960. 840. More than enough. Luckily, we can keep all of this pretty simple. Since gears are simple devices, I don't need to worry too much about how many ingredients are coming in and how many are going out. I can just bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, as I said, you'll be producing gears. I'll be putting in a little bit of a buffer, as usual. Okay. Okay, we're having one output here. And one output here. No, you ought to be on the ground until here, and we go one up here. Okay, they are not connecting yet. Let's straight connect them. Oh, we can't. And now all I need is all of the magnetic coil for this. Hope that I have enough.
Light
Or build a lot more magnetic coil facilities. Are we taking you apart? Go up to 4 high. Pull you over to this distributor. Honestly, I'll be turning you around. Pulling this altitude 1 over. Okay, altitude 4. Okay, that is not going to work out. Come on. Okay.
upgrade complete.
Okay, I have motors, more than enough. It's not going to be acting much like a buffer, but let's have them come in here, and all I do now need is
Flight mode.
magnets. That's probably going to be, from everything I've seen, Sorry, I'm going to go direct. Build me 8 high and then we'll be pulling you over as directly as I can. Okay, I'm building enough. But I'm not doing enough magnets. By far.
Flight mode.
Okay, for now we also need to get rid of the stock. But I'm not going to trust that I have enough. So that is 320, 440, 560. Yeah, 4 more. The copper isn't the issue, the output isn't the issue. How do I get... the magnets over? Because this is going to... this ought to eat up all of the magnets.
Flight mode.
But honestly, these should do the trick.
Flight mode. Flight mode. Missed by 1. Flight mode.
Okay. Where will be the consumption of these? Over here somewhere. Over here indeed. Bloody hell, okay. So pull them over, pull them along and then up. Okay, I'll be pulling that 20 high, 22 high. Okay, for some reason it feels like I took the longest possible path to get here. Even if I do understand that is not necessarily all true.
Flight mode.
Okay, let's go fetch them. Still, I'd say 80% of the conveyor to be built, although it does have less holes than I was expecting. Okay. This looks fully operational.
Flight mode.
And I'll just be checking that now the...
Cruise mode. Cruise ended.
Okay, now that they arrive, that should all get fired up. Okay, we have the first ones coming in. Okay, I have a bloody overproduction. And under referencing, okay, must have done something wrong in the math, absolutely. I see, I do not have enough deuterium throughput. That is a solvable problem. And just so we're fine, we'll do this. You're at a height of... a height of 5. Yes, we do want deuterium. That's not quite going to be perfect, but okay, I have no idea whether cluster-wide I am able to produce enough deuterium for that. I will be needing a lot more. I absolutely will be needing a lot more. Fair enough. Fair enough. For now, let's empty reserves. That being said, I did want to...
Flight mode.
let that be the last act for today. I did want to reconnect Sheliak 5 to the deuterium production grid.
Warp engine deactivated.
Okay, there's my white science. Means I am here at the distribution center here.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay, where are you coming from?
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Yeah, like this I should be pulling more than enough of all of it. Hydrogen, everything.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Well, we're still consuming a lot more deuterium than we're producing. And that's... I'm either going to take care of that during the time until next time, because I'm already 20 minutes over. Bloody hell. It's a lot of fun. It's a game that is a ton of fun. Even though I didn't talk very much because I got so focused on doing stuff. I do apologize for that. That is not intended. Dum, dum, dum. But let's have a look if we don't have anybody we can raid out to. There are a few people about, and I think there are a few that I won't be able just because there's... When was the last time? Cyprus, 10 days ago. We haven't raided Kixie in a while, so I'll be raiding you out to Kixie. I hope you're going, as usual with raids, please be nice, please be kind, and I hope you're going to enjoy her stream as much as you did mine, and that is actually the most important part. All three are important. Being kind and being nice to anybody we were raiding out to is something I want you to do. But I also want you to have fun, so all three are quite important. That being said, quick schedule. Tomorrow and Monday I'll be playing more Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor Overclocked. And on Saturday, Sunday, more Monster Hunter. Still haven't quite decided what I want to start on. And next Thursday, also more Dyson Sphere. Next Friday, more Shin Megami Tensei. Times will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European Summer Time, and on Thursday from 15 to 18 o'clock Central European Summer Time, as usual as well. With that, I do thank all of you very, very much for joining me, for watching. I am very happy that you decided to spend your time here, no matter how short that might have been. It is all very much appreciated. Thank you very much. I hope all of you are going to have a lovely rest of your Thursday. And until we do see each other again, a great time. I wish you a great, great time. And goodbye.